Now, in news out of Ukraine itself, Kiev has summoned Israel's ambassador over reports that the country asked Russia for help for a potential Ukraine evacuation. Now, for the latest out of eastern Ukraine, our correspondent Pierre Kloschendler has this update from the ground.
The situation is tense on the border between Ukraine and Russia, just a mile away from where I'm standing, behind this line of poplar trees in the frozen horizon. And yet, we've seen kilometers-long lines of trucks standing idle on the side of the main road that leads to the border crossing, heading towards Russia with their Ukrainian goods. And at the border crossing itself, a mile from here or so, we've seen people shuttling between buses, crossing from Belgorod in Russia and heading toward Mariupol to the south, or to Kharkov, and further west to Kiev. People and goods can still cross both ways, but unofficially for a week now, Russian men from 18 to 60 haven't been allowed in Ukraine by the Ukrainian authorities, and it's strictly forbidden for journalists to hang around at the border and film there. We are in a war situation, we've been told earlier by a police officer in Kharkov, 27 miles away. There is no official war yet between Russia and Ukraine, but this police officer was trying to explain the jittery situation in this region. Further south in the Donbas separatist region, there's been a flare-up today, an exchange of mortar fire between Ukrainian soldiers and pro-Russian rebels. But this kind of incident has been going on sporadically in the Donbas with ups and downs for the past 8 years now. So it's difficult to judge whether this is the famous false flag attack or provocation that the Russian Federation would use as a pretext for an invasion of Ukraine, as it's been leaked to Western media by US intelligence. This is Pierre Kloschendler, I-24 News, on the Ukrainian-Russian border